Okay. Yeah, we can cut a few flights, it's fine. But we need to spend 4 million a year on pyro. Quickest entrance in MCW. Honestly, it might be, actually. That might be the fastest entrance. That was only like 20 seconds or something. Now, Elijah Chambers also has a point to prove that he's not just here because of his brother, who is will be on the pay-per-view show in the European ladder match to decide the inaugural European champion of MCW. Which, that's actually the main focus of stream tomorrow, the fact that we will actually have all of our inaugural champions. So let the reigns commence. We have a back and forth here of chain wrestling between the guys. Both men wanting to make a name for themselves in this match, as it's a debut for both. Guillermo rolls out the ring with a big drop kick from Elijah. Also, I edited the settings to have it so like cameras and stuff will be a bit more like varied. And a slingshot spear to Guillermo. Elijah goes for the pin. 1. And a kick out at 1. But I messed with the settings a bit so the what's it called? The camera settings on the matches to make it a bit more like, you know, it pans in at times and changes angles and stuff, so it makes it feel a bit more like a real match. You know, so if people but if people hate it, let me know. I have also messed a bit with the sliders to hope that the matches are a little bit more realistic slash what's the word, longer. Like not long, but like a little bit longer. And by saying I changed changed it, I mean I looked up a YouTube tutorial on the best settings. Elijah showing off now to Guillermo, as his AA that he did was not enough to put down the luchador. Brad is in Hawaii training with a certain Hank. No! You can't be training with Hula Hank! Can the ref move out of the way? That would be great. Elijah telling Guillermo to get up as he goes for a dropkick that is wildly mistimed and misjudged. Another slingshot spear to Guillermo, who is not putting much of a fight up against Elijah. And as I say that, of course, that's when he then gets a little moment to gain some momentum. Like Guillermo was going to go for some kind of a springboard or slingshot move there, but Elijah just moved out of the way in time. And Elijah counters Guillermo there and goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Guillermo kicks out. Elijah, refusing to accept it, goes for the pin again, uses the ropes for some leverage, but he kicks out at 1 anyways. So he does definitely share that trait with his brother, in the sense of that he will be willing to cheat and use underhanded tactics to win. And also show off a lot like his brother does, as you can see here. It looks like he was going to go for another AA, but Guillermo counters and goes for a Hurricane Rana. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and it's a kick out at 2. It couldn't have been any closer if he tried. And now springboard Hurricane Rana. Now the momentum of the match has truly shifted. And another Hurricane Rana. And Elijah with a big kick. And Guillermo goes for the roll-up. 1, 2. And Elijah kicks out at 2. During this match, you don't even just have to worry about the pain endured by the men, but honestly, at this point, I'm worried about the dizziness that Elijah will endure after all these Hurricane Ranas. Guillermo running into the ring now. Waiting for Elijah to join him. And Elijah with another AA. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3. And Elijah picks up the win. Okay, so it was hard to tell the slider setting changes based on the first match because it was a handicap match. It wouldn't show. That is a lot. That was a lot more higher quality than a lot of the matches have been in previous shows. So I think that the sliders may be be an improvement. But Elijah picking up the W on his debut. I mean, one of them was going to win and one of them was going to lose. That's how it works. Guillermo had followed up on the floor. I think he could have had him self-doubt. Yeah, literally, I agree. Not only that as well, while Elijah was on the ring outside, he could have done some more damage to him on the outside and attack him, but he tried to go down the sportsman route, get back in the ring, allow Elijah to get back in the ring, and, well, Elijah clearly doesn't care too much for the sportsmanship and immediately hit him with an AA in response and picked up the win. So maybe that's Guillermo's fault for using a lot of that popularized luchador respect. And, you know, maybe he made a mistake in assuming that Elijah would be understanding. As we see here, this was the exact moment I'm talking about now. Where he allows Elijah back into the ring. And then he goes for the AA immediately to put down Guillermo. And it's a debut win